What's going on, everyone? Welcome to NAW. How's everyone feeling tonight? You guys doing all right? Thanks for the hosts, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, of course. You guys doing okay? Rated, thank you for the host. How are you guys? Snow week. It's December 2021. It is snowing. Ty's doing fine. Is that echo? Oh no. Does everyone hear a weird echo? Or is it just me? Or just Adam? You don't have an echo. I don't know. But again, welcome to December. It's a new month. We're counting down to the last show of the year. No echo for Emma, no Ty. Hey, Rated. I'd love to hear yours. How you doing? We're counting down to the end of the year. We have our pay-per-view being hosted by Ty to conclude the month and year of 2021 in just a few weeks away. But we have many things to get to before then. And hola, Emma. How are you? He said, it's my phone, no panic. Thank you. We used to have echo. You remember that? I thought I ironed that out a while back, but thanks for the heads up ads, of course, for that. So tonight's a big night. I have confirmation that Mr. Midnight is indeed here again. He was at Survivor Series, but he did not make an appearance. I'm being told, supposedly, I'm being told that Mr. Midnight will be on camera here tonight. Will he be in the arena? Will he come down to the ring? Batman, thank you for the host. So that's what I've been told. I'm being told he has to settle some issues with two talents here tonight. One specifically, but two talents are getting put on the potential chopping block. So, who's that going to be? We'll find out later tonight. We got the Twitch Championship in a ladder match kicking off our show. What's up, Batman? We also have a 8-woman tag team eliminator match. Wolf is ready. That's right. Wolf in action. 4 tag teams in the women's division competing in an eliminator match for the tag team championship. We also have Julian Creed back in action against Rhino. Yay. He put your phone on the stream twice. Hey, there's 2 viewers for us. That's cool. We also have Alexander Colt. Shout out. Somehow student phone. So BWC. So represent Colt against Mark Bennett here tonight. A grudge match from Survivor Series. Those two facing off against each other. Again, of course, the winning team at Survivor Series being Team Mark Bennett again this year. Ads, thank you for the host. Also in action tonight, the tag team champions, good old JR Justice Royale, will be defending their belts against Rhino and Mr. Kaz, who has been on an absolute tear for the last month. Mr. Kaz holds not 1, not 2, but 3 championships here in NAW. So that is going down. Again, Mr. Midnight will be here. We also have tag team action. What a tag team match at NPC, says Thunder. Yes, if you guys missed NPC, check it out. It's available on demand on our YouTube channel, Dose of Nerd Acumen. If you haven't subbed for free, do so. Please help us out. Those numbers are slowly going up, and we appreciate your support. Styles, Adam Styles, PJ Storm in action, returning to NAW here against Kodi Maverick and Thorn, being forced to tag together. That makes me laugh. Good stuff right there, Mr. Midnight. Thank you for doing that. And then our big main event, the #1 contender, Slash, going for the DNA Championship against the champion, Mr. Kaz. That is all happening here tonight. 7 amazing matches, multiple championships on the line as we kick off December here in NAW. Again, we're live right here on the DNA Twitch every single Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Before the show goes live, though, we're always on YouTube with brand new episodes of NPC. Follow us there if you haven't yet. And then after the show, shortly after, at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have After Dark, our dark matches, so check those out. If you ever miss one of those, we archive everything on our YouTube channel and right here on Twitch. So please tell some friends, tell your peeps. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the action. That's what we're all here for tonight. Let's head to episode 439 of NAW. Oh, let's do it, guys. It is time for episode 439 of NAW. We're back live again. Thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in every single week here as we continue to march towards the end of the year. And as we continue to march towards another milestone episode, 450 coming up. Our pay-per-view episode concluding this year. 450, can you believe it? Insane. That means we're just 50 away from 500 episodes of NAW. Thanks to each and every one of you. We're live here, St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to Randy Orton. But again, welcome. Let's kick things off, shall we, with the Twitch Championship being competed for inside, or rather, in a ladder match. That's right. I know some of you love ladder matches. So the prediction is, will the champ retain? Yes or no? Let's get him in. 5 minutes on that clock. Get him in. He said Twitter. Who got Twitter? We're on Twitter too. We're on Discord. Not as active. But we're on Twitter. Nerd_acumen. Check us out. We're all across the socials. ! Socials. Styles in the house. What is up? Adam Styles in action later tonight. So we get an announcement regarding that coming up. Wolf Danger the Bear. That's right. Did I get the new Mark? When did you upload, Mark? That's the question. Because I got all the latest downloads as of yesterday. Depending on what time yesterday, Mark. Maybe? I got all the ones that were available yesterday. So join the Twitter. Rated, join our Twitter. Be a part of it. We'd love to have you on there. We'll follow you. You follow us. Let's do it. 3 a.m. your time. I don't know then, to be honest. I'll check after the show, though. New Mrs. Kaz and Rhino. I got those, Jolly. I got you. He said no Karen Thorn. Man. Is Mr. Midnight going to make that punishment happen? We'll find out tonight. He said... Emma said, no Karens. No Karens. Will Karen be in action tonight? That's coming up. But the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Bennett. Coming back here, trying to acquire the Twitch Championship around their waist. Can they do it? Ad says, the unpredictable ladder, the bane of all champion. Yeah, that's right. Ladder matches are ruthless, and I'm excited for it. Special edition. 10 p.m. I have dark hair, so no. Yeah, so that would have been unfortunately after I scanned all the updates. So before the next show, though, Mark, I'll make sure to get it for you, man. So normally I do it on Thursdays, but I recorded NPC and After Dark yesterday instead of doing it today. I had a little bit of time yesterday to do it, so. Your best bet and safe bet. Monday mornings. By Monday mornings, have your updates in. That's your best bet. Just in case I scan things early. So, because sometimes I'll do it on a Wednesday. Normally Thursday mornings, though. You guys remember the rule? It was like once a month on the 1st. I got it down to a science now. We're good. We're good. You did it for the 1st December. I know. I was not on anymore. I already did it. So. Mark is sponsored by Hooters. Mark is a fan of Hooters. He has said so numerous times. There's nothing wrong with that. I hear they have good chicken wings. Supposedly. Potentially good breast meat. That's what I've heard. You saw the South Park post-COVID special. It was good. I need to see that. I need to see it. Are we seeing something tonight? I don't know. You tell me. What kind of show is this? I thought we were all a fan of Hooters. I mean, I guess not. They're booing Ty. Why are they booing Ty? A new look here for Ty. I like it. Look at this man. Lana first in the house. Batman says do good legs too. So they have good breast and good legs there. There you have it. Anybody want to share their Paramount Plus access with me? Shoot me a message. I don't have Paramount Plus. I already pay for enough stuff. I don't think I'm going to convince Lana to get Paramount Plus on top of it. Even though it's only $5 a month, right? I'm cheap. Thorn is booing you. Boo. Not evil Ty in new duds. It's true. Now. You can't see me. Stop what? What are we stopping, Lana? What are we stopping? Ty likes the booze. That's how you get drunk. Hey. How do we get added to multiple tires without uploading? Thinking about it. So you can do two tires, right? You got a single and then an alt. You just got to let me know if you want to use the alt one, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Day One. Everybody put your ones up. I can't see you. Day One. Gun Guild, thank you for the follow. Day One, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Not Day One. We got Day One in the house. Put your number ones up. Oh, we can boop too while we're doing number ones. He said I thought it was someone important. Man. Remember that, ads. Remember that. Remember. We do miss Kira. iRob, how's Kira's update going? Day One? Because we've been here since Day One. Only 5 people on the roster left since Day One. 5. And I will be introducing to you the other members of Day One very soon. I promise you that. We are the OGs. We are Day One. We built this place. You're welcome. Tie forever. We could just create another tire without having to re-upload it. You can do a mannequin, and I'll copy and paste. I'll do an import. That's what a lot of people do. So if it's just an attire update and you don't want to do anything else, do a mannequin with your character name mannequin. I'll import that attire into your alt attires. This is for your guys' updates too, to make it easier. Mannequins work fantastic. They speed up the process. Then I don't have to swap out tag teams and faction stuff and titles. I just literally import your attire change. Makes my job so much easier. So hashtag Day One, that's right. Respect. Was it built on rock and roll? It was. How'd you know? How did you know? And you can also just upload movesets too, ladies and gentlemen. I can import that to your character. Shout out to Bear. They utilize this process. Shout out to Ty. They utilize this process. I know many others do too, but they've been consistently doing it, so I want to recognize them for being thumbs up awesome. KFC chicken strips, that's right. Big Ben in the house. Will he be the next Twitch champion here in our opening contest? We'll find out in just a few moments. Why is it snowing inside? Because reasons. I can't make it snow outside, so I'm going to make it snow. Hey, Kodi is online, ladies and gentlemen. He should be joining us shortly then. Big Ben is there, too ready to grab. He's dandruff. Damn. Thorn. We got Thorn in the house. Yes, because the real answer is yes, because it's Christmas time. Kodi, thank you for the host. Break the walls down, my friend. That's what we do. Don't say my name with love. That's what we do. Lana, the special kind of white guy. Hey, thank you for the host. I do love Thorn's update. What can I say? Grin, thank you for the host. Easy Strands, by the way. If you guys haven't hosted yet, feel free to host us. Easy Strands. Easy. Fake hate. Karen for a day. He didn't follow through with it. Mr. Midnight is going to fire you, bro. He did not follow through. Emma says no, Karen. He didn't follow through. Mr. Midnight's going to fire you, Thorn. I hope you know this. Lana misses AOL Instant Messenger. Lana, what would your away message be today if you had AOL Instant Messenger? What would any of your guys' away messages be? How many of you used AOL Instant Messenger? That's the better question. Banned lyrics. Blame everything on... Yeah, you know. It's fair. That 2-second sound holds so much... It does. Don't bother me. I don't like people. Yeah. If Midnight is listening, it's all Cody's fault. Well, both of you guys are on the chopping block tonight. So good job, Cody. Good job, Thorn. He's being a whole vibe. It's every day with Cody. He's what we call a WIP. King of Pro 259. Hi to you. How are you tonight? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Storm. As always, better late than never, right? How you doing? And happy birthday, Storm. I saw it was your birthday, what, yesterday? Shout out, everyone, to Storm's birthday. We were not live, so we could not wish it on the day of. Thank you for the sub, times 10. So, and we got the turtles. I like turtles. Tortuga. A day without sunshine is night. Facts. Cody Facts on Thursdays. Happy belated birthday, that's right. So again, thank you so much, Storm. Hope you had a good birthday. I asked someone on Discord, but no one replied. Alright, King of Pro, let me bother iRob for you. So, we will at him. I don't know how active iRob is on Discord, but we will. He's got a couple characters to make. So I will bother him. iRob, if you're listening, I know you were here for a minute. Help King of Pro out. I know you like creating. Stop playing Mass Effect for a second. Is Cody the Undertaker? Is that a joke about funding this place? I don't know. I don't know. Pain has arrived here. Again, a ladder match, our opening contest here tonight for the Twitch Championship. Who's going to walk out with that belt? That's a great question. Something tells me this is going to be a brutal match. And I would love nothing more than to acquire a championship. It has been a long time. Pain has a good record in ladder matches. This might be their moment then. You almost fell asleep. So it's like I have AJ Styles on your roster. Download another Styles retiring. Yes. Yes. Kind of like that. You'll have to upload a mannequin or something. And then I'll download it and copy and paste the attire into yours. Alright. When you're updating your character, you have an option to import an attire. And that's what I do. Somebody could easily be injured in this match. Facts. This is a dangerous match. Paw Patrol. Creed. Creed in action here again. Creed strong. Little bit of the bubbly. Thank you for the host, Storm. Amazing. NAWB bingo halls like when it started. I mean, we haven't done the bingo hall circuit in a while. That is where we started. It is true. We've come a long ways since day one, and it's all thanks to you guys and girls. and peeps. Where you at? So again, thank you. Thank you. All thanks to just Kodi. He puts butts in seats because no one's standing and cheering for him. Just saying. Steiner's brother. What's wrong with Steiner? Steiner's fantastic. We did do some parking lot stuffs. So again, tonight, Mr. Midnight will be here. We've been told. Finally witnessing them. Karen might ask for a manager before the match ends. They didn't come out as Karen. I'm disappointed. They said they were going to. They said they would honor the stipulation, and they didn't. So. Rated has 2 words for Mr. Midnight. What's that? Pay raise? I have those 2 words as well. Kodi says plenty others can't get any reaction. This man right here. I'm over this guy. Sick of him and the Bang Bang Bros. And that dumb Rhino. That's right, I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Steiner is the greatest math teacher. Fact. Fact. Here we go, ladder match. On the south side, Pain and Gravity pairing off. We got Big Ben and Ty rolling out of the ring. Mr. Kaz and Creed and Mark and Thorn. Those are your dance party members in this rodeo, rather. Let's learn how to speak it English. Let's try that again. That was rough. Rough. Mark taking out Thorn there. Thorn is down. Mr. Kaz and Creed on the left. Big Ben again tearing apart Ty on the right side. And Pain and Gravity. Thorn's biggest accomplishment is making Scorpion look lame. Damn. That's rough and harsh. It's not so nice. Why would you be so mean to him? Come on now. Fighting words, indeed. Big clothesline. Out goes me. Pain up top. High risk. Is it Karen? Not Thorn. Is it? They didn't show up as Karen tonight, so I don't think we can technically call them that. Ty's biggest accomplishment is being Cody's underling. Woo! Are we all being... Let's all be Karen tonight. Somebody call our manager and file a complaint. Please. We need a Karen alert. That's what we need next. Or an emote. Let's replace the Wolfpack emote with a Karen emote. Who is creative? Who's artistic? Can someone create a Karen emote for us to use? We'll put it on our social media page and we'll vote on the best one. And then we'll use that one. Rated nominates Ty. So. Somebody find one. Just like the power crab there. I love it. Pain has the ladder in hand. And yeah, I think a Karen emote is needed. It is needed. The ladder is officially in the ring. We should have. I agree. There needs to be a Karen emote. This needs to be a thing. NSG, thank you for the host. Shout out Mick Foley. Is the snow staying all month? Yeah, is it a bother? Is it bothering you? Hey, as I say, better late than never, am I right? Sometimes you need to cry, baby. The snow's that bad? I can turn it down. Let me turn the transparency down if it's bothering you guys that much. See, you're being Karens now. There we go. I turned it down a little bit. The transparency's down. Only the big flakes. That's what she said. It bothers... Yeah, see, it bothers Karen. Karen. Kira likes to know. Hey, Kira, how are you? I asked iRob to help create again. He didn't respond. The Beast! Are you in the right place? Yeah. You're here with us. That is the right place. We're glad to have you. How are you doing? Such a thing for caring to moan about. It's true. What you calling about being a flake? Doritos! That's right. Action continuing. Mark here has the ladder in hand. He is not setting it up, though. He's trying to use it as a weapon. Very well. Working all day. Super tired. Hey! Glad to have you here with us, of course. It's always a better show when you're with us. So thank you so much. And that goes for each and every one of you, too. Thank you all. Your first day! Everyone, shout out to The Beast. It is their first day. Give them some love and respect. Glad to have you with us. Welcome to the show. Let's show them some of that NAW and DNA love. Let's share our DNA with them. Let's make it creepy. Day 1. Boop. Yeah. Ladder set up in a very great place right now, but no one is attempting to go for the belt. We'll see who scales it. Oh no, Ty setting up a ladder in a very dangerous position though on the outside from the barricade to the ring apron there. MX with the screamer, that's right. Trying to get me to jump with your screams. How you doing? Again, ladder in a very dangerous spot here. Adds asks, the Beast is one of your cause, Wild Man. I don't know. Beast is going to be joining the best league ever. Thank you. You guys make it the best. It's all thanks to you. Kaz, that is bad luck, my friend. He keep doing it, Kaz. You got a title on the line later tonight, too. Keep going under that ladder. What is he doing? This man is just taunting everyone. Big Ben has the ladder in hand. He's got time. Kaz recognizes this. Oh, my God. Don't do it, Kaz. Oh, my God. He just dove through the ropes and landed on Big Ben, breaking the ladder in half. Oh, my God. Mark has the belt in hand. He's got plenty of time now. I don't know if Big Ben's going to be able to get back up. Kaz dumped outside of the ring. Ty can't budge the ladder. Mark's... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, he did. Oh, a powerbomb on the ladder from Thorn. Jeez. Thorn getting dumped out of the ring by Ty here. Creed back in the ring with the ladder in hand. Yeah, Big Ben more like Big Dad. Fact. That was insane. Kaz again still taking it to Big Ben on the outside. Creed now scaling the ladder. He's got not much time as Ty is right there to stop him. Kaz helping out too. Oh, Payne tried to help and then he got knocked away. Oh, his back on the ladder now. Good God. This is awful. Oh, look at how he's bent across the ladder. Somebody needs to get medical staff here. You guys predicting injuries in this match, and there's definitely going to be one. Kaz now. Kaz, he's supposed to execute the move before you fall. We're going to be on Botchamania now. Big Ben slowly climbing the ladder. Grim says next person up, going to get it. Are they, though? Creed can't move the ladder. Big Ben has got the belt. Creed, you are right. Big Ben is your new Twitch champion. Wowza, what an opening contest here tonight. Yeah, so many people need to go to that chiropractor. Whoo! What a hell of an opening match here. Pays to weigh 1,000 pounds. Fact. That is a big man. Good luck to the next people trying to get the belt from him. Yeah, after going through the ladder, he acquires gold. Creed all bloody. Yeah, I hope Selina knows how to stitch. Woo! Hashtag Resistance. Will the champ win? 63% favored no. Y'all getting paid. Rampage. So, Da Beast, I recognize you from social media then. Rampage in action. They're in action on After Dark tonight. That's at 10 p.m. They'll be going against Ads, actually, I believe, because he welcomed the rookie talent. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tag Team Championship on the line. KFC defends against not one, not two, but three teams in an elimination match. We got Dancing in the Rain competing. We got Amy and Mrs. Kaz teaming up for one of the first times here. And then we also have Rachel and Lana now going by an official name of RL Fine. Really? RL Fine. You get it? That's what they're going by. So let's start a prediction with the champs retain. 5 minutes. Get them in. But yes, RL Fine. BNB and Sparks pull this out. They're legendary, says Ty. Can they do it? We'll find out. DNA number one contender for Kodi.
Kodi.
Who the champs? KFC are the champs. That name gives you goosebumps. I'll give you goosebumps. Yeah. You see a lawsuit from R.L. Stein? No. No, I said R.L. Fine. That's different. It's time for a dance party, ladies and gentlemen. It is snowing, so tonight they are dancing in the snow. You get it? You get it? You got it. Let's go. Moose bumps. They can dance anywhere, that's right. You be careful, the beast, while you're driving. I know who'd be fine. So, there was actually a fake series to Goosebumps. I have a couple of them. They're called Goof Lumps. Goof with an F, Goof Lumps. I do have some of those. So, yeah, that's a thing. Dancing in the Snow, though, is here in the arena. One of the most dominant tag teams in the history of the women's division right here in action. Will they acquire the titles yet again? 3 other teams stand in their way. Go, Selina. It's your birthday. That's right. Goosebumps was so good. I loved those books. How many different shows? Every Thursday we have 3 shows. We have 2 on YouTube, 1 before and 1 after this live Twitch show. So there are 3 a week. NPC is before. That's our developmental, where the new talent goes. You're actually getting the benefit of appearing on After Dark after the show because a veteran challenged you. RL Fine, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. RL Fine. They're here. Rachel and Lana. RL Fine. Dancing in the snow. That's right. So yeah, Rampage making their debut on After Dark later tonight on YouTube. Check them out. See what they're all about. I've been told they're pretty dominant. They're on the international circuit in other leagues, and I've been told they're dominant. So, find out tonight. Who's the veteran? Adam. They're the veteran. They have been here for over 300 episodes now. They've been here a long time. One of our most tenured active talents on the show, and we're glad to have them. So Thunder says Rampage is going to be a force for sure. Christmas themed attires. Hey, yeah, if you guys got Christmas attires, do it. Santa's going to be watching. Just a reminder for those that were here last year, I know somebody that fought Santa. It was a pretty good match, too. The Beast must know it. You do know him. Poor Santa. Yeah, he was in action last year. Women's wrestling chants. That's right. So, I'm going to toot my horn for a minute because I'm day one. I have beat not only Satan, but Santa in this very ring. I know. Pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. What can I say? Gingerbread boys. You mean the ginger beard boys, huh? See what I did? Did I lose to Santa? I thought I beat Santa. Did Santa beat me? You can see Icon wearing a Santa hat giving... That's right. You should. Dry one? This is day one. Trust me, you ain't gonna be dry. You ain't gonna be dry. Not after I'm done. Maybe you're already taking on Satan? I beat Santa and ruined Christmas. See? You get it. I lost one gimmick match. My memory fails me. I'm not getting any younger, so that's why we archive things. You guys should check it out. You're asking Kodi if he should be ginger. I think that. I am old, Kodi. It's okay. It's okay to be old. You get wiser, they say, as you get older. iRob's gimmick should be the Nutcracker. That makes sense. I like that. See dancing in the rain wearing Santa outfits? That's right. So Christmas is what, a Saturday this year? So we'll have to do our Christmas special that Thursday. We'll have our pay-per-view still at the end of the month, but we'll do a special show for 2 days before Christmas. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll come up with a special show. Yeah, Kira, you definitely should. Because we want to get you before Christmas then, too. Show respect to KFC, says Kodi. They are the dominant tag team champs currently. Rated, that's right. DNA number of contender. If you guys want to know how to get title opportunities here, you earn channel points by watching live. You can redeem anytime. Strands and Nerd Cred are the two forms of currency. You can redeem either or, and there's titles on both of them. So please redeem if you want title opportunities. It's the guaranteed way to get booked here, and you can stack them. I know a bunch of you have tons of strands now. How does NAW treat their veterans? They blame them for blowing up the MCO wannabe. Damn. You can ask me if you don't have... There you go. Rated says they'll help out. We got Power Crab starting this thing off. Who's ignoring what? What you talking about? Kira has 1.5 million. Man. You guys tuned in during November. I gave away probably between 5 and 10 million strands. It was a pretty crazy month. I was feeling thankful, right? Thanksgiving, thankful. That's what we do. We ignore time when we don't want to talk about cosplay. Ah. I see. Am I going to give out some more of those strands? I think towards Christmas. I think that Christmas special, I'll give out 5 million strands during that show. I don't know. That would be cool, right? Emma has nearly 8 million. What are you guys going to do with all those? You can literally redeem for anyone at any time. Keep in mind, when you guys do a redemption for a title opportunity, put the name in of the person that's getting the opportunity. That's what I scan for. If you just put a faction, I don't know who it's for. If you just put in me, I assume it's for you. But even if it's for you, put in the character name when you redeem. Please, it makes my job so much easier. iRob with a Twitch Prime sub times 26. Thank you so much, my friend. 26 months. That's incredible. You guys are incredible. We're at 93, by the way, 62% towards our giveaway for an Xbox controller from Design Lab. We want to give you guys a custom controller. It'd be perfect for the holidays, too. So we're getting closer to that. Somebody's going to get a free controller. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub once a month, every single month. So throw some love and support from that. Just link your accounts, and then you get a free one every month. It supports us, and then it gets you one step closer to that. Speaking of gifts, good lord, the gifting man himself, MX, Munch, Lotus, FaZe, and Jolly, all getting gifted subs from Kodi. Thank you so much. And a 100-bit donation from iRob. Hip, hip, hooray. Thank you for that. You guys are amazing. And that's what it said, is it? Did not say Munch? That's what it said, right? Am I not reading that? Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it's December. I don't know how this happened. FaZe, oh no! That has been my biggest fear, man. FaZe, we will figure it out, okay? We always do. We will figure it out for you. We always find ways to make things work. You still have so much shopping to do. I finished most of mine already. We're good. I only got a few more things to do. So, we'll get there. And my wife has been wrapping for me besides her own gifts. So thank you. Shout out to Lana from RL Fine for helping me out, because she is a much better rapper than I am. Mine looks terrible. I mean, they're going to open it and tear it apart anyways, so. Do you know how to mod WWE19? Trace3K, everyone, shout out to Trace3K. Give them some love. Thank you for commenting. I don't know how to mod. It's probably easier on PC to mod it, so I don't know. Quit talking about Christmas, Scott, little one. Oh.
Jango.
I mean, they know Christmas is coming up, though, right? My kids got to call Santa today. That was really cool. They were so excited to talk to Santa.
You just made the list.
One wants a Venom action figure, the other wants toys. So, they better be good boys. She's busting out a verse on the BET freestyles. That's right.
You just made the list.
The No Red Tracker, yes. How much was that? On iPhone, you can call Santa. Rated. He has a phone number. Message me. I'll give you the deets. Jack, how was your day? Happy Thursday to you. Thank you for asking. My day is great. This is Thursday night. This is what I look forward to every single Thursday because of you guys. So thank you so much for being here. We got another elimination there. Mrs. Kaz eliminated by Sparks. But did you check to make sure it's picking the storage device up? Yeah, if you have Xbox Live, it saves it to the cloud if you're connected to the internet too, so you might be able to pull it back down. You just got to resync your save data. Oh, that's super cool, Emma. Yeah, calling Santa's so cool. There's the cheer. Hip, hip, hooray. Thank you for that, iRob. It's catching up now. Sanchez, how was your show, man? How did Gravity do? Did he do all right?
Selina Storm.
If you guys aren't watching Sanchez's show, you should. Check them out. Another amazing league out there in the world of AI wrestling. It's taking a while to sync. That's okay. You might have a lot of data. Gravity ever taking the kids to Lapland? Covered to Christmas, now it's snowy there and have reindeer rides and stuff. I haven't. That sounds awesome, though. You had to hard restart your Xbox. That happened to mine once before. Fortunately, all my data was fine. You should be okay. I'm just giving you hope. One half of the champions eliminated there by Rachel. Another elimination in this eliminator contest for the Tag Team Championship. Still to come tonight, the Men's Tag Team Championship and the DNA Championship, as well as 2 grudge matches from the fallout of Survivor Series last week. If you missed that episode, check it out. It's in our archives. Champions eliminated. We're guaranteed new tag team champions. Sanchez GoFundMe. Yes. Please do so, Sanchez. Feel free to post that in our NAW group page. If you guys can help out, Sanchez is going to post that. If you want to post that here and in the group. So if you have anything extra to help out, check out the GoFundMe. Ask Sanchez for more information on this. It's helping a fallen friend there. So Kodi says Buddha KOs. But yes, anything makes a difference. If you have anything extra, I know it's the holiday season. If you're considering donating to the channel, help Sanchez out instead. So I do appreciate the donations. We all do here at DNA, but GoFundMe is far more important than our Xbox giveaway right now. So make sure you support a good cause, please. Help a family out in need for the holidays. KMS. What's KMS? What's that? Thank you, Kira. Thank you. Lana, Alyssa, and Rachel. We got a 2-on-1 contest. Will RL Fine be walking out with the gold? So make him type it? Oh, is it? No. Labland have deer fur blankets in hotels. Oh, that's really cool. Somebody took me out? Oh, hell no. They're messing with the wrong dude. I hope they know that. Sanchez, I got a new update too if you want to snag my latest updated character. Hashtag NAW. I get my title match. I better. That's right. That's right. They don't mess with me. You're not allowed to say it? Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, we have new tag team champions, RL Fine, and they be fine. Let me tell you, he said boo to KOs. Kodi hates the KOs. Kodi hates them. Who knows? Yeah, who knows, Colt? I would love to become the heavyweight champion. Anticlimactic. Man. That's right, Kira. RL Fine.
Here are your winners and the new women's tag team, Andrea L. and Rachel.
There you go. Lana says yes. Damn, they fine. Staring out the car window in avoidance. Look at that little fist bump action. You gotta love it. New tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen, with the champs retained. 38% said no. Oh no. You guys were mighty confident in KFC. Lana had handed more titles. Someone tell Thorn to call management. Why are we out here hating? This is why you're on the chopping block to get fired, Kodi. Boss bitches. Ladies and gentlemen, a grudge match. Creed, Rhino. These two have been at it on social media as of late. Who will win? Creed or Rhino? Personally, I don't like this Rhino cat. Get them predictions in, ladies and gents. Creed time. Let's go. Here we go. They meet in the center of the ring. Rhino into a vertical, but oh, I thought it was a reversal at first. Into a cover already? What's up, Minty? How are you? How you been? PJ in the house. Rhino setting up Creed here. You can't fire Ty. Ty invincible. I wouldn't push Mr. Midnight like that. Oh, big bomb. Rhino again. 2 count again. Rhino getting frustrated, trying to put Creed away very quickly. Oh, he's setting up yet another. An incredible one-sided match. Are you kidding me right now? Did he get checked before this match? You know, I think that's why he's performing so terribly here. He is hurt. I don't think he got cleared. I mean, he had to have, but I don't think he should have gotten cleared, I should say. Day 1. There you go. Creed finally coming alive in this match. Kodi is invincible. I'll lose just to have Thorn fire and it'll pay your way back in. The confidence of Kodi here. Kodi, this could be your last night on NAW. I feel like Aaron needs to happen. You want to talk to management? Reversal here. Creed trying to make a comeback against Rhino. Up on the shoulders. Down he goes. Oh, he rolls through. He picks him back up again. And another. Down he goes. You could just ask Kodi to pay your way back in. 2 count there. Creed getting frustrated now. The back and forth in this match is definitely shifted in favor of Creed. You left for almost a year and the place went downhill. Midnight doesn't want that again. Oh, the knees were up. Travis is Travis Bucker, your drum idol. Yes. He is a good one. I wouldn't say my drum idol, but he's definitely on the list of one of the best out there. Hasn't Kodi quote retired before? He's like Flair with the last match business. Colt, your match is next, my friend. Oh, that nasty power bomb. He just chucks him. Oh, 2 count there. I'd like to still be retired, but these fools can't do their jobs. Well, damn. See, and that's why Mr. Midnight's coming. He's tired of people like you running their mouths thinking they make this show.
Drop the bass.
Thank you for that, iRob, dropping the bass. That made me dizzy, shaking my head like that. Creed here setting up. Oh, brutal impact there from Creed. He's setting up another. This could be the end for Rhino. This thing started off so much in favor for Rhino, but he must not have had much gas in his tank as he exhausted himself. Creed hooking the leg here. Could this be it? 2. 2 count only. Rhino kicks out Creed, frustrated with that. Again, Creed signaling here for something. What does he have in mind? Oh, feint there with the strike. Oh, but he strikes him again anyways. Multiple strikes to his back. What a cheap fighter. Again, Tag Team Championship still coming up. We also have a You're Fired contest later tonight. The unlikely pairing of Thorn and Kodi teaming up with their jobs on the line against Styles and PJ Storm. So an announcement still to come regarding that match. Rhino setting up Creed here now. Is Creed in trouble? Between the legs, what does he have? Oh, but a reversal from Creed. He's begging Rhino to get back in the ring as Rhino rolls underneath the apron. Big spear through the ropes. You think Wolf Danger characters? Yeah, Wolf Danger's still in my game. I still have him. The big question is he re-uploadable though? Did you make that a thing for your character? Because then I can upload them for you. I don't know offhand. Sometimes people say no by default, so. Kodi and Thorn is going to be so dominant. It's your secret long-term plan to win the tag titles? Well, it's not a secret now. You just told the world. Rhino getting amped up again. This back and forth match here. Kodi says, don't tell people. If JR doesn't retain, Kaz will have held every men's title available for one night. I mean, Kaz lost the Twitch Championship in our opening contest. I just heard a 3 count, folks. Rhino says that was 3. I heard 3. Creed apparently had his shoulder up, though. Nice reversal there. Creed trying to come back. Bang, bang, baby. Yeah, the question is, will Creed win this? Rhino in action with Mr. Kaz for the tag gold. Nemesis, come on in this. Pinfall attempt from Creed. And that'll do it. Creed picking up the win. Take that, Rhino. Bang, bang now. He said, let's go. And Creed walks out with the dub. Yes. It looks like it's still in Community Creations. Perfect. So we're good. You can re-download it in a worst case scenario. Minty says, so tired, long week. Good to be back. Good to have you back. I understand though being tired. That's all right. It's December. The year's winding down. Hopefully you guys get some time off over the holidays so you can just relax and kick back.
Here is your winner.
You guys all deserve it. You all work hard, right? So congratulations, though, to Creed here, victorious tonight on NAW. Good to see them back in the winner's circle. Unfortunate for Rhino. 47% said Creed. There you go. Payouts. Creed in the stronghold. Unfortunately, I think all my 2K storage is gone. Very irritated, but guess what it is? My character will still be in the show. Yeah, definitely. There's got to be a way to recover your data, though. If you saved it in the cloud, it's got to be recoverable. And yeah, you can have an alt as higher, though, too, when you go into character creations. Colt, Mark Bennett, our next contest. Let's set up the predictions on this one. Who will win? Colt, Mark. These two went back and forth on social media after the big win from Team Mark Bennett at Survivor Series yet again this year. Colt says here, now we get to prove Survivor Series was a lucky win. Will it happen? Get your votes in. Can you look at your finisher? It may have been a submission. Yeah, remind me. Shoot me a message. I could send you what it is. Colt, simple as that. We'll find out. Here we go. Grudge match. The fallout for Survivor Series happens now. Ray says, boo both these guys. Ray not a fan, huh? Mark playing possum there. Waited for Colt to come in. But Colt now with the knee strikes to the side. Kodi says 4-0 lucky. You know, I have to give it to Kodi there, Colt. Our team did not do well that day. We sucked. We were terrible. But that's okay. We all have off days. iRob, I thought, picked a pretty dominant team. Normally, Colt, you're pretty dominant. So, let's see what you do here tonight in this match. Out of the ring already. Colt says the unpredictable dawning. Alexander Colt will prove here that it was a lucky win. 1v1s can be lucky, but 4? Yeah, you know. Scrolling through Community Creations, found another danger character. Danny, yeah, I don't remember who that was. Nice move there from Mark. And yes, if you have calls on CC, they will survive the data wipe and you can download them again. So yeah, if you have 5 main characters, unless you've unlocked different tiers, that's all you get. So if you guys haven't yet, download some of my creations so I can upload more stuff for you guys. I have to get so many downloads. So if you guys can all download some of my creations from Community Creations. Because I'm still on that first 5 tier. Nobody likes my designs. Big uppercut from Mark. And I do have my latest call on there if you want to use him. Lana is on there as well, too, if you want to use her. How you doing? RL fine. Oh, here we got Coast to Coast. Colt is in trouble. Oh, my. Flying through the air with that drop kick. Oh, he hurt his back in the process. Slow to get back up, but he is up. Hooks the leg after that. Will the contest end with a Coast to Coast? Ooh. 2.5 there. Mark is frustrated. He wanted to win this thing. You got the Woo edition. You can get day 1. You can't get me if you don't have the Woo edition? That's a problem. I didn't know that. Is it? I have DLC then, huh? On my character? It must be my moveset. Didn't know that. But yeah, I have the Woo Edition as well. Meant to say, have you heard the Avril? I have. Good stuff. I am a fan. How'd you know, PJ? How'd you know as a fan? FaZe, great question. Is NAW moving over to 2K22 when it launches? Yes. They will be shutting down the servers for 19. We'll be forced to move. And we're not going to 20. So, what if Ty could win this match instead? That's a great question. Some calls in the NAWCC is the same. Yeah, that might be a problem. Pinfall attempt from Mark here. Scrambles after that clothesline. 2.5. But yes, to confirm, March, April, our last show on 2K19 will be Acumania 4, our biggest show of the year. Saying goodbye to 19. Nice reversal there from Mark. Colt is down. Man, I really hope 22 is good. The future of this show relies on it being working. So, and I think that's the case for so many people. Oh my God. Powerbombed outside of the ring is Mark. Colt going up top. High risk move. This late in the match. This could spell disaster. Comes out in your birthday month. Does it? It's what, March? Oh, he goes for the axe handle smash, but Mark moves out of the way. Oh, Styles, can you upload it to the Facebook page instead? I don't know if I'm going to be able to snag it during the show. I could try. You made a Quan Chi into the thousands, so one call unlocked all your tiers. That's incredible. I would love that to have happened for me. So yeah, March. Kodi says no. No what? Without question, they better be an epic. You know, I really hope it's a good game. We'll find out, though. Like I said, we're going to do our best to transition to it, make it work. The future of this show relies on it, and I'm assuming, again, so many leagues. Pinfall attempt from Kodi. He's egoing you. Oh, no! Ladies and gentlemen, do we want to become famous? No, mod. Colt going down low. Look at my ego. We need a mod. We don't want to be famous. Somebody get rid of them. How do you turn off mature filter on Twitch chat? Thank you, mod. We have it by default turned on, I think. I think we can turn it off, though. Mark going high risk here. Oh my, but he puts the knees up. I've never seen Mark attempt that move. What the heck was that? Everybody hates on you for liking Avril. I mean, that's alright. I get hate for it too, but I like, how do you describe it? I like Avril. Going down low. Is Colt here? Another pinfall attempt. Will Mark stay down this time? You just noticed some words are censored? Interesting. Colt setting Mark up again here. Mark is in trouble. You like Billy Idol? Who doesn't like Billy Idol? Oh, a reversal here. Why is he not DQ'd? You know, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. Colt rolling under the ropes there on the apron. Mark back up. Hit the 3 dots to the right of chat and click hide offensive language off. There you go. Lana with the answers. You guys know more than me. There should be no censoring Karens. Oh! Was that a Meteora from the top rope? Is that what that was? Avril Lavigne is a goddess. Thank you. Dude, you guys are amazing people. You guys are in the right place. That was an incredible move off the top rope. Mark dominating now. Incredible matchup between these two. Definitely a better matchup and showing than Survivor Series. Where was this at last week, Colt? Where was this at? The Hello Kitty thing? I'm not mad about it. I had a Hello Kitty shirt. It doesn't fit me anymore, but I had one. Kodi thinks that, yeah, Kodi thinks that Avril is a clone. Oh, 2.9. That's not the first person that said that, Kodi. I've heard that before. You have Hello Kitty Vans? That's sweet. Oh, the cutter. Infamous move from Mark. This could be over. Kodi says it's a known theory. Mark going high, risking in. Colt is a bloody mess. Oh, my. The knees up again. He read it like a book. She is one of the best. Somebody needs to make Avril. She needs to be on the roster. You heard Kanye is a clone. I could see that. She used to have a doppelganger. Yeah, Batman needs to stop going high. It's not working out in his favor. Oof. Big clothesline. Avril and Brittany tag team. Make it happen. Who is a good creator? Lana, can I have Avril as my manager? Would you be upset? There was a theory that the real Avril died and that someone won her. Well, maybe. Brittany's everything. Into the ring. Colt to follow. Colt going high risk now. This match has been incredible, but now knees are up from Mark. These two know each other way too well. Crowd is booing here. Belly to belly overhead suplex there, but Colt is exhausted. Emma says, Mark, finish him. Crowd is just raining the boos. Wow, Lana. See, this is what I get. Pinfall 10 from Colt. 2 count only. Hey, I asked at least. I tried, you know. Colt going high risk now. Oh, the elbow though, but Mark back up. Oh, and he double. Oh, what is this? He was grabbing the rope. Mark was grabbing the rope. No. Mark was grabbing the rope. Somebody get a better camera on that. What the hell was that finish? No. Can we get a highlight of that? Do we have the finish? We don't. Look at this. Come on. Look at this. Controversy. No. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, coming up next, we have our tag team championship match. Gentle clicking and typing. We should have a dual ASMR stream where both of us just whisper to each other. What's up, Trevor? How you doing tonight? Grav SMR's in the house. Do you have goosebumps listening to this? You should turn up the volume just a little bit. Adjust the treble and turn up the bass. The inside DNA should be all ASMR. Rated, do I give you the chills? Do you enjoy watching me kick Rhino's ass? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NAW After Dark. It's where we get naughty. Coming up next is your tag team championship match, Mr. Kaz.
Making his way to the ring from South,
Day one.
318
Welcome back.
the World Champion,
So, tag team championship match.
Dudley.
Seems like you might have a bit of a handicap now, my friend. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, the belts are still on the line. Here's the real test. Kaz, Smilez, and Cam, get your predictions in. Jolly, I've been telling you, man. You shouldn't have turned your back on the Wolfpack. Too sweet, am I right? That sucks. That sucks so much. Imagine earning a title shot and then having to do it in a handicap match. Oh no, indeed. Grab the Giant Slayer. That's right.
And his opponent, at a combined weight of 630 pounds, the captain, the champion.
Bear says, I guess Rhino has been tranquilized. 3 matches shouldn't have jumped ship, Rhino. Sanchez wants a rematch. Mark Bennett, Alexander Colt. Yeah, he cheated, man. Something tells me we're going to see that matchup again. That's for sure. Oh, no. Sorry about your luck, Kaz. You picked a fight with the wrong person. I've been telling you that. Don't turn your back on the Wolf Pack. Done, son. Big clothesline. Kaz down immediately. There's your NAW champion. Let's see how good he really is. Good old JR joined the dawning. Uh-oh. Sextillion, huh? That's a lot of years. The ref didn't see them or rope grab. Yeah, the ref didn't see it. So you're admitting, Batman, you were admitting there was a rope grab then. Listen, he admits. He admits. Back and forth here again. Traditional tag rules. However, Kaz, your partner's still in the backstage locker room. Sorry. Not sorry. Kicks out of there at 1. All right. Kaz still in action in our main event tonight, too. Keep that in mind. Ooh, big running knee there. And a bulldog to follow. Oh. Tag. Yeah, make the tag, Kaz. Make the tag. Oh, he's got the shaky leg. This will be the first time in a while. But I'm cheering on Smilez here. Let's go. Pinfall tap. 1, 2, 3. Tag champ still. Aw. Come on. Big right hand. Spine buster. Oof. All right, Smilez, you need to tag out, my friend. Oh. All right, that's not good. Kodi making up rules in chat here. I don't think that's how it works. That's why Mr. Midnight's coming out soon. Talk to you. And hooks not even a 1 count. Are you kidding me right now? Kodi says he doubts it. You don't think Mr. Midnight's going to come out? Okay. We'll see. Cross the knee. Kaz is actually doing fairly well in this match. Is this a JR-funded referee? It doesn't look that way right now. Big right hand from Smilez. Got some juking and jiving. Woo! Look at the move. Splits. And a big right dropping Kaz. Back up at a reversal here. He said he's going to arrive as many times as our Xbox Series X is made. Why are you so mad that you can't get one? Like I said, we're going to try to find you one. I haven't found one for iRob yet. I had one in my cart, and then it was gone again. He said that's why. Yeah, I know. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to find one. I mean, how many have I been able to snag so far? Like, that's a bit ridiculous. Kaz laid out here. Smilez now. Working on the arm. Ooh, stretching him out pretty good. Colt is upset because Mark paybacks him for punching people in the junk. I mean, understandably so, but the ropes, come on. Like that, that's not Mark's style. Big boot from Kaz. Camden begging for a tag here. Oh, God. Smilez is in trouble. Tag titles are on the line in this match. Keep that in mind. Rhino just couldn't make it to the ring. And that's okay. Hooks the leg. He's not confused. This is a tag team championship match. Rhino got jumped backstage by NAW because Kaz turned his back on the Wolfpack. And what don't you do? You don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. Wolf Danger. NAW champion Smilez. The NAW title isn't on the line in this match. Stop making shit up. Look at that, dancing around, and a leg drop from Smilez. Cody's out of his damn mind. Kick to the knee there. And down he goes. Smilez not moving here. Colt just, Kaz just watching. Bolzona says, Colt, I'm joking. Mr. Kaz, the NAW champion, what are you doing? You just watching. Yeah, Kaz, make a tag. Oh, I don't know why Smilez isn't making a tag here. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Again, you don't have anyone to break up. There you go, a tag finally made. Camden now legal in this match. Smilez gets to rest while Kaz is beaten down. He says because he's winning the title. This guy. I tell you what. Camden now legal. Oh, but a reversal from Mr. Kaz. No freaking way. Are you kidding me right now? Big spear. Camden is in trouble. Into a cover. Tag team titles on the line. Wow. Imagine the Karen conspiracy if Kaz loses. Yeah, there would be a hell of a conspiracy. That would be wild. Clothesline. And another. Nope. Overhead. Sets him up. Spinebuster. Your moves didn't look right. He's hogging the match. He is hogging the match. Kaz, tag out. Oh! Camden, nice reversal there after that little lockup. Oh, he's stretching him out now. Look at this. Will Mr. Kaz tap? He does! And still tag team champions, good old JR. Oh no, everybody. Woo! Really, at the end of this contest, there's only two things that we can say about everything we just watched. And I think you guys know. Tortuga! The NAW Tag Team Champions. Kodi out here making stuff up. Colt says easy win. I mean, I don't know. He put on a pretty good, good fight. 71% said Kaz, though. Mark said he was an easy win, too. Look at the posing. Look at this. Oh, my. Oh, no. Sorry, Bang Bang, Mr. Kaz. It's just business. I told you. He says, all good. I know no one likes Kaz. Dang. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, the CEO of NAW. Bear and Creed says they're coming for those belts. No one has a face. We don't have a lot of faces. It's like AEW up in here. There are no faces. So Mr. Midnight comes out here to say that there are 2 individuals that will be getting fired tonight, especially one that didn't follow through with something that they committed to saying they were going to do. And he says in the next contest, the losers of that match will be fired. Guaranteed. But before that match has to take place, a promise has to be fulfilled. So he's asking for Thorn to come out here and deliver on that promise. We're waiting. What's up, Bullet? Grim is a face. Fact. So Thorn, we know you're in the arena. Karen chants are happening. Deliver on your promise, my friend, or you're fired. Thorn says, I'm here, I'm ready. Ah! Karen Thorn has arrived. This is not happening. She wants to speak to the manager of NAW. And Mr. Midnight, how conveniently, is in the building right now. Thorn says, I lost, but it was your fault. Blaming Kodi. We love Karen chants. Lana says, this is amazing. Complaining to management is Karen Thorn about everything that transpired between Thorn and Kodi. She does have a beard because it's Thorn. Thorn is blaming Mr. Midnight due to a concussion and should not have been cleared to wrestle. Kodi respects a man of his word. We have complaints to management happening live right here in front of us. Mr. Midnight has finally arrived in the arena, in the ring. And our first exchange of words is with Karen complaining to management. Bear says we may have to revoke a Stronghold membership. So as promised, Mr. Midnight says you have to compete in your match as Karen Thorn. If you lose, you will be fired, as will Kodi. However, if they win, Adam Styles and PJ Storm will be fired. That's happening next. I still can't believe this is happening right now. And we still have our DNA Championship, Mr. Kaz and Slash, in our main event coming. What else can happen here tonight? Well, Roshi says, I admit I underestimated Kodi, but still bad management. Bear is turning on his mama bear, Karen. Respect, though. Thorn stayed true to their word. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a fantastic way to get fired. You wish Universe Mode had damage retention? I do too. That would be amazing. Midnight finally made an appearance and got a complaint by Karen. The kip up by the boss. Yeah. We have now Karen attacking management. They have taken complaints to the next level. The referee pulling Karen back, but Karen wants more. Oh my God. Karen, Mr. Midnight, the exchange we didn't know we were going to see or wanted right here live on NAW tonight. Wow. Our next match here is the You're Fired match. PJ Storm, Adam Styles against Kodi and Karen. I just can't. Who will win? Storm and Styles, Kodi and Karen. Who's gonna win? Predictions, get them in now, folks. This is a You're Fired match. Someone's getting fired. Two somebodies are getting fired tonight. Oh man. Bullet Creed would be a dream team. Says they do match. How did that work out? Coincidence? Yeah. Same pose. That is the Karen pose. Maybe secretly Kodi is also a Karen. Karen King. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the You're Fired match. Two people getting fired next. Who's it going to be? King Karen. Your son Van called you Karen once? Oh no. Will this be the last time we see this individual in NAW? He said 5 names. Yelled Sean's a Karen. That's amazing. Once on top of the mountain, Adam Styles now facing elimination of his contract with NAW. What did PJ and Adam do to be out in this? That's a great question. They were handpicked as dominant forces to take out Kodi and Karen. Of course, if you don't remember, there is a history. There is a history between Kodi and Adam Styles. The double Ks. Go back a couple months. The cash-in that happened to Styles. Who was behind that? We were at a restaurant, the order got messed up, so I asked for a meal that I got to be the same price as what I ordered. When the waitress said no, I asked to speak to the manager. And my son said, "You're a Karen." Thunder said, "It's all full circle." Kodi says, "I love to screw over new talent. Call me John Cena." It's true. Cody's like a shark. Adam Styles helped me defend NAW from the invasion. Again, Styles a dominant force here. The answer was Triple H. That's only when we're doing game show. Your Karen was censored. PJ Storm here.
From Phoenix, Arizona, weighing
A dominant force and NPC never truly got a break on the main roster. Mr. Midnight handpicked them to showcase their talent, especially if you were to fire a tenured talent like Kodi King. That would elevate someone like PJ Storm to the main event picture on the main roster. Can they do it here tonight? Got you second, not last, so you stand by it. That's fair. Well, Zona cheering on Minty. We should just do a Triple H trivia show. That would be interesting. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Look at this.
And their opponent, first, from Annapolis, Maryland, weighing in at 200.
Will this be the last time you guys see Kodi in a ring?
Total package, Kodi Gray.
We're out here firing people right before the holidays. Pulling the WWE on everyone. What's Undertaker's real name? Kodi. Triple H. He's bound to get one right eventually. Now if Karen has the same entrance. Ooh. That's a great question. They're making us wait for that entrance. Storm family forever. Why is who leaving? It's a you're fired match. 2 people are leaving after this match. They're out of jobs. Used a big brain play.
And his partner, from wherever she wants, weighing in at 241 pounds, Karen!
Stop it. Oh, you guys are killing me. Whoo! From wherever she wants. Karen! Oh my God. You missed the opportunity to change up your entrance and theme? Yeah, you did. King of Pro. iRob was here for a minute. Are you still here, dude? I don't know. He hosted us and gave us a bit donation at the beginning of the show. He's been quiet tonight if he's still here. I don't know. Bear season is always open. Oh, Lord. Bullet says, Kodi, if you win, I want to fight you. Well, here we go. A You're Fired match. PJ Storm, Adam Styles, Kodi, and Karen. Oh, my. He said there's a long line. Oh, Storm trying to get rid of Kodi. Oh, this is just a train wreck of events in this ring right now. Action continues here. Storm assaulting Kodi. It is elimination, yes. Karen and Styles. Storm in trouble from Kodi here. Jawbreaker reversal. Kodi back up. Oh, now we got a 2-on-1 match. Karen's going to file a complaint here if this continues. Kodi out of the ring. Is he doing this intentionally? Karen dumped out of the ring now. Oh, going under the ring is Storm there. Styles on the outside. Kodi is sleeping on the outside. Turn your... Oh, there's a ladder in play now. Referee is down. Again, we still have our main event next. Fighting out of it is Styles on the right side there with Kodi. Karen's trying to win here. I don't know if that attire is best for wrestling. Bridge there on PJ. Referee is way out of position. Referee, what is... Oh, God. Somebody check on the ref. Now we get a 2-on-1 match. Look at that. Why is he tapping his head like he's smarter than everybody? What game is being played here? They are wearing a formal attire because they know it's their retirement party. Reversal here from Storm. Styles and Kodi now. Oh my. Belly to belly from Storm there. Karen is down. Kodi and Karen are in trouble. Nice scoop slam from Styles. Karen flying through the air. It's Midnight's way of getting back at you. Yeah, you attacked him in the middle of the ring. Now we have a 2-on-1 match again. Storm and Styles trying to take out Karen. Cody's in trouble on the outside of the ring. Pinfall attempt on Kodi. Is Kodi losing his job here tonight? 2 count. Styles with the pinfall attempt on Karen. 2 count on the ring there. They got the same cut. It is kind of funny that they're teaming up here. Ooh, a nasty slap from Kodi. Storm now in trouble from Cody's attacks. Karen now trying to make a comeback in this match. Back and forth. Still hard to say who has the true advantage. Go Kodi, says Emma. Oh, brutal complaint clothesline from Karen. Into a submission now. Styles is in trouble. Styles tapped out. This is elimination rules. It's a 2-on-1 match. Storm against Karen and Kodi. Ty says let Emma win this match. Karen is in trouble. Kodi is exhausted. Karen rolls out of the ring to recover. Storm now getting assaulted. Up on the top. Nice slap. Oh, God. There's a ladder outside. No. On the ladder to the outside. Oh, my God. Look at his back. And a pinfall on the ladder. Will this be the end of Storm and Styles? A 2 count. How the hell did he kick out of that? Unreal. R.I.P. Indeed. My God. Look at this showboating. Never, ever would I have Karen and Kodi working together. What is this world come to? And a running bulldog now. PJ Storm is in trouble. Super kick. Look at Karen in the corner getting amped up with the little leg stomps. Oh, but Storm's fighting back. They know their job is on the line. Oh my, he just tossed him. Just tossed him in the air like he was nothing. Karen now. Karen with the complaint. The complaint was just filed. Into a cover.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Wow, something tells me that Mr. Midnight is not going to be pleased with these results. Does Karen still want to talk to management? Yeah, something tells me that exchange. There's going to be a problem next week on NAW, that's for sure.
Here
Oh my God.
are your winners, the total package, Kodi, Ray, and Karen.
Oh my God. This is really happening right now, folks. Karen and Kodi are victorious here tonight. I just don't even know. 87% were in favor. Kodi and Karen prevailed. Styles, everyone, let's take a moment and give a shout out and respect to Adam Styles in chat here right now. Round of applause. Adam says, thank you, roster. It's been a fun ride. Much love and respect. We hope to see Adam Styles one day return to NAW. Their first run has been nothing short of amazing. Thank you so much. And PJ, nothing short of amazing from you as well. Thank you guys for your time in NAW. We hope to see you competing one day again in this ring. It's been a pleasure having you on these rosters. Having you both on this roster. So thank you so much, everyone. PJ Storm, Adam Styles. You're always welcome back with a new contract through Mr. Midnight.
Hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping.
Ladies and gentlemen, though, it's time for your main event of episode 439, rather, if I can count. Who will win? Slash or Kaz? This is your main event of the show. The DNA Championship is on the line. Get your predictions in now. Rated says Mr. Midnight can suck it. Oh, damn. Rated going after Mr. Midnight now, too. So, again, your main event of the show. And Slash has a friend in his corner. PJ, much love and respect. Thank you always for the support. And again, you're welcome to negotiate a new contract. Mr. Midnight would love to talk to you about that in the future. Let us know when.
Championship.
Much love and support, though. Who said suck? Suck, Mr. Midnight? Suck. Suck, suck, suck. What you talking about? Rady gonna be straight edge in the basketball jersey? He might. Styles, we'll look forward to your return as well. Thank you. Sanchez says Slash win this one. I'll have you know, I have a long history with Slash. Mostly on the receiving end of that brutal spinning back fist. I have received a concussion from that before. It's not pretty. So tonight, Mr. Kaz, I wanted to be in the corner of your opponent so I can have the best seat in the house as you lose yet another title here in NAW. Do you see what's around you right now? That is not snow falling, my friend. That is the world crumbling in front of your eyes. And that is all because you turned your back on the Wolfpack. Look what you did to iRob. Nobody does that to iRob. Nobody. Winter is coming, Kodi. Yeah, I'm not going to walk too close to him. That's true. And yeah, Ty, that's my business. Stay out of it. Who got fired? Adam Styles and PJ Storm, to be exact. That's who. New World Order. Chains and whips excite you, yes. Bang, bang, Kaz. So we got people on Kaz's side. You guys have a lot to learn. The DNA champion and NAW champion, former Twitch champion, almost tag champion. You see, it's all falling apart now for you. I'm sorry. That's what it's for, the DNA championship.
Introducing the challenger from your darkest fears, weighing in at 418 pounds, the scientist. Introducing the champion from Dudleyville, weighing in at 318 pounds, he is the international champion, the hardcore icon, Dude Dudley.
That's right. Take a good look at that belt, Mr. Kaz, because Slash is taking it. DNA Championship, your main event of episode 439. NAW After Dark will be available after this show on YouTube. Check it out. Here we go. Oh! Yeah, see, your boot does not work. It only phased him. Not many people have taken that boot like that and remained standing. Slash, though, he is your worst nightmare. Kaz with an early pinfall attempt, not barely a 1 count. Sling blade there from Slash with a nice stomp. Slash was unsuccessful to beat Payne for the Twitch Universal Championship. He might win the DNA title here tonight. Stomp to the back of the head from Kaz. Your main event of 439 here. Up on the shoulders, fireman carry from Slash, member of Cryptic. Working on an armbar, has it locked in on the champion. Will he tap out? DNA title on the line. He scrambles and wiggles. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Again with the boot. He can't take the big man down. Even with the forearm strike, he remains standing here. Running knee strike into a... Oh, but he shakes off the Bulldog. You have not seen an opponent like this before, Mr. Kaz. I warned you. Again, you can't take him down. Welcome to your worst nightmare. Happy holidays. Oh, because with a nice reversal there from Slash, fighting off that attempt. Strikes on the face there, but the mask protects him. Kaz going high risk. Senton bomb from the top rope. Into a pin. 2 count. Are you kidding me, ref? Come on. That was not even a 1. Kaz trying to put it all on the line. He was going big risk there. Big move from Slash. Slash taking a moment to get the crowd behind him, or at least afraid of him. Oh, catches him and throws him into the ropes there with that reversal. Slash trying to go for a clothesline. Again, the back and forth in this match so far has been brilliant. The stomp to the midsection. And a kick there to follow. Crowd booing. The crowd is behind Mr. Kaz in all this. They definitely don't want Slash to win. Kaz taking him down finally here again. 1.5 there after that brutal clothesline. Kaz getting frustrated. He does not know what to do. He's getting ready to just end this thing. Up on the shoulders. He fights out of it though. Slash backstanding. There's the right. Will we see the spinning back fist? That almost guarantees the end of this match for Kaz if Slash were to land that. He's got him up. Up on the shoulders. What is he going to do? Into the ropes. Scrambles in for the cover. DNA Championship. He kicks out. Match continues. Our main event here. We're going to be on bang bang, he says. Get that out of here. Oh my God. Look at the strength. Unreal. Drops him with the military press. I have never, and I mean never, ever seen anyone manhandle Slash like this before. Kaz trying with everything he has. Slash is too strong here though. Crowd counting along with the face into the turnbuckle pad. He collapses in the mat. Manhandling can be funsies. Facts. Oh, there it is, folks. There it is. The spinning back fist. This thing is done. New champ. Let's go. He kicked out. Unbelievable. Mr. Kaz kicked out of the spinning back fist. Who is this man? Reversal. Kaz trying to make a comeback. Belly to belly overhead. There. Again, manhandling Slash into a cover to retain the championship. A 1 count. That's right. That's what we do here. Backstanding. Big right hand. Slash drop down. Headbutt. Kick to the midsection. Slash trying to make a comeback. Gut wrench. Oh, what the? Oh my God. He just squeezed the life out of the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new DNA champion here tonight. Oh my. Batman says, congrats, Slash. Kaz's Knight from Hell. What did we say? Don't turn your back on who? The cost of betraying your brotherhood. The soul shaker, says Slash. The house or Kaz is falling apart. Kodi says, I've never done this.
Never done this.
Here is your winner and new international champion, the Scientist.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The new DNA champion, Slash. Put 6K. Everyone is welcome. Wolfpack for life. Kodi the Generous King was one of the more dominant champs. This is a fact. Much respect here. Perfect with the snow falling. I love this. Breathe in this moment, ladies and gentlemen. Breathe in this moment. 36% said Slash. And 64% said Kaz.
Mark.
Kodi DeGeneres. Good show, like I said, thank you. Yes, again, Styles, PJ Storm. Thank you for being a part of this roster. We look forward to your return down the road. When you come back, bring some friends too. We'd love to have them. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 439. People are redeeming for Karen Thorn. Good lord. And was this one night only, or will we see Karen again? Who knows? Jolly says, I'll lose the NAW title and everyone be happy and go on not liking Kaz. What happened to Bang Bang?
Fair.
And that's right. Ty says it's up to you to make sure that doesn't happen. Facts. Kaz. You don't even have a contender yet for your belt, so. The one night only for Karen. So enjoy it. That's true. He won too much. Nobody likes the guy on top. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been NAW 439. Huge shout out to the subs and donations tonight. Huge shout out to Styles again and PJ Storm. Thank you for being part of the roster. To all the new followers, the new talents, and everyone who sticks with us each and every week. Honestly, thank you guys so much for supporting this league and this channel. It means so much. Honestly. We will see you guys on the next episode, okay? Stick with us every Thursday night. Every Thursday night. Right here on the DNA Twitch. You can find NAW. Plus more. Turn on those notifications and check us out on YouTube. Again, everyone, we'll see you next time, and have a good night.